Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. WCTH fans who were waiting for Lucas and Elizabeth's wedding in season 10 are still upset over the shocking twist. Unfortunately, due to the SAG-AFTRA strike, Hardy's got a very limited amount of interviews or information this season. However, back in March, Chris McNally was promoting a different series and happily answered a few questions about When Calls the Heart season 10. This includes his one-word description, which is not the word shocking twist or single. The 3-bed, 2-bath, and 1 ghost star also shared his favorite job. What did Chris foreshadow about season 10? Chris McNally reveals that Lucas faces obstacle in WCTH season 10. Could Hardys have ever guessed what was going to happen in WCTH season 10, episode 11? Long time running. When Chris McNally spoke to ET in March, when he was promoting Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, he foreshadowed what was going to happen. Firstly, they asked him about Lucas in When Calls the Heart season 10. The actor made it clear that he didn't want to give away any spoilers. But he shared how serious things were going to be. I don't want to give anything away, but I will say that Lucas has not faced an obstacle this large and this drastic since he joined the show. So, we have some pretty epic pivotal conflict to overcome. And it's sort of all-encompassing. The hint that WCTH season 10 would have no wedding. Next, Chris McNally was asked about Lucas and Elizabeth's pending nuptials. That includes wedding planning? Chris was pretty cryptic in his answer. He was like the great Sphinx, not answering anything. Well, weddings naturally follow engagements. But again, I don't want to give away any spoilers. Also, he basically told Hardys that there would not be any romance because they were too busy. This was true. Moreover, fans have commented on this and saw this as a couple that fell out of love. But Chris did not see it that way. I think people will enjoy the first section of this season because there is almost, perhaps, a lack of romance. But not for lack of trying. It's just that we take an angle that I think people can all register with, which is sometimes life gets busy. And so, you get to find these two people who are newly engaged. They're in love with each other, have passion with each other, and they feel like there's other things that are kind of pulling them apart. And there's this desire and need to fight to plan the wedding. What is Chris McNally's one adjective he used to describe WCTH season 10? In his last WCTH question, Chris was asked for his one-word adjective used to describe season 10. His word was thrilling. He then continued, "Things are about to get wild." There was no indication that it was heartbreaking or bittersweet. But when it comes to the election, that is pretty thrilling, especially since Lucas Bouchard is running for governor. What is Chris McNally's favorite job? Lastly, Chris was asked about his role as a father. He and his partner Julie Gonzalo had a baby girl in June 2022. The WCTH star absolutely gushed. "Fatherhood is fantastic. It's my favorite job. It's a job I've always wanted to do." He then pointed out what a perfect dad job he now has, as When Calls the Heart films 4 months, and they don't do night shoots. So, he was able to be present in his daughter's life. Moreover, he could be a full-time dad for the rest of the year. Hardys, looking back at this interview with Chris McNally, what do you think of the hints the WCTH star shared?